Hello, everybody. We're back with a quick sniff and rate. This week I got in some fragrances. Actually, I ordered this, which is Mont Blanc Explorer, and I ordered that on Fragrance Net. And one of the reasons I ordered that was because Ross from TLTG Fragrances, he just had a video asking if this was the best Aventus alternative compared to CDNIM and Venice. And what's funny is I didn't know this was at discounters at a discounted price, and I had mentioned to him, in the comments that this was one of my granddaughters. She went to Sephora with me and Grandma, and this was her favorite that day. but it was like $98 and I didn't want to buy it. So actually when she was sniffing it, I personally didn't think it was a Venice clone. I mean, I knew they had said that. I didn't think it had similarities to Venice. I thought it had more similarities to the good blues like Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel and other ones like that. And it comes up. It is a woody aromatic, so with no pineapple, but other people say it's an Aventus clone, so I'll go with the experts there. We're going to do our sniff and rate right now on it. But I bought it for that reason, because Ross had mentioned it, said it was good, said it's one he wears. And I remember my granddaughter saying, "Pop, this is the one I would get." It was the best one there. And once I saw the price. Going back, now we have three other ones here that I also bought. I bought Narciso Rodriquez, Bleu Noir. EDT. And that had been on my radar for a while. There's a couple. I think the last time I saw this was Curly Fragrance. She gave it a good review. So it was Curly Fragrance was, I think, the one that I seen last that had given us a good review. Interesting on this, I wanted to say something. I'm doing my decant thing. And on this it says Narciso Rodriguez Bleu Noir EDT. But then it says Serge Lutens. And I didn't know that. I didn't know. I mean, I don't know if Serge Lutens makes it. I don't know. I don't know if that's who's making them now or what. Somebody in there tell me. And then the next two I got, just to get my order up higher, I've got Oud by Acqua Di Parma, and this is the EDP. This is the black bottle, not the Colonia Oud. And I got Leather by Acqua Di Parma, and again, it's the EDP. And it's not the Colonia. All of these get 4s on Fragnatica. All of these I've wanted. I've been looking for these two to come in the decants. I'm really not sure if I wanted these or if, there's a Colonia Oud and there's a Colonia Leather. And I've seen some people say the Colonia is better than the EDP. I don't know. I saw the EDP in the black bottle and thought, well, I'll just get that. These decants are all under 20. So, I figure I could just get that. And if a decant comes over the Colonia, I'll probably get that. So with that, we're going to start. And we're going to start with the Explorer. And like I said, this was my granddaughter, Sarah, who we happen to take to a Sephora. She's one of the only ones that knows about Pop's. She's not the only one. There's 3 that know about Pop's fragrance love. But she happened to be one I've taken to Sephora and Ultra. So this was her favorite. And I should have bought it longer. So. And then I'm going to spray all these again before we actually smell them. And Miss Floss says, if you could look over when I'm spraying these, Miss Floss says I spray these wrong, which I probably do. She says I'm too close to them and spray too much. And part of that's because I do have Parkinson's and I do want to hit what I'm aiming for. So, I do want to get someone to stick. So that's why I'm a little closer, if people wondered why I get close and and that may be like when I do stuff, when I put my scent of the day and I get a certain smell, maybe it's small. I do go close here because I want to hit my neck. So, I could be doing that wrong. I'm, not an expert either on any of that. Got to remember, I didn't start wearing colognes, until 2 years ago. And actually, one of my colognes, Avon Black Suede, it's the old-fashioned splash and that. So I'm not used to these atomizers at all. So let's smell. Oh, I've got the leather and oud on my hand, so I'm going to put my hand back here. And I don't know if that's going to mess me up because I really got that oud and leather. And this doesn't, maybe I shouldn't have done that because this doesn't smell like I remember it smelling in the store. Yeah, I think those two are going to mess this whole thing up. I'm just starting to get some citrus off this, and I remember that having a little citrus on it. And I thought maybe it had some like vetiver. But anyway, I'm going to give it a 5 because I don't think I'm smelling that too well. I don't know what that is. Well, wait a minute.
I'm going to give it a 7.
And Miss Floss is going to give it a 7. I remember liking this in the store, though. I remember when my granddaughter liked it, and I thought it was close to those other blues, even though it's not really, it does say woody aromatic. I'm not getting that same smell today, so I really don't know what I'm getting. But this does say it has, it says it has leather, and it says, it does have patchouli, and it has something called Alligala wood. I don't know. And vetiver, clary sage, pepper, and bergamot. I don't remember it smelling like that, so we'll have to see. The next one is the Narciso Rodriquez Bleu Noir. And this is the first time I've never smelled this. And this one, I'm getting vetiver too. This is different. This is really different. I actually like this. Yeah. I've never smelled this, and I can get vetiver out of it, and maybe some musk. But I'm going to give this a 7 or 8. I actually think I'm going to like this one. So.
I'll go with you.
You're giving it a 7 or 8?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Narciso Rodriquez Bleu Noir. It's the EDT. And it has cardamom and nutmeg, musk, vetiver, cedarwood, ebony, and amber. So, they did have vetiver. That's really good. I like that. I think the only one I did see that on, I'm sure others have done it, but I remember seeing it on Curly Fragrances. But I'm not sure she did the EDT. She might have done the EDP. But I'm going to like that, so I'm glad she suggested I've seen it on her thing. These two are the ones, before we started, I did tell Miss Floss, I said, I think you're not going to like any of these. Although I did think she would like this. Because, I'm challenged by oud and leather, but, and I thought, well, she's probably not going to like these, so. Although I think she might. The thing is, these are Acqua Di Parma, and so they start off with like a citrus up top. You get down to the oud and get down to it, but that's really nice. And I do have quite a few ouds now, and this is different than all the other ones I have. I'm wondering what the Colonia one smells like. It's strong. I'm going to give it a 7 for right now.
I'll give it a 7.
Yeah. And that's an oud. I didn't think she would do that. This has orange, bergamot, oud, amyris, coriander. It has leather in it, sandalwood, cedar, musk, and patchouli. Yeah, that's really good for an oud. So because I have a lot of ouds that have honey, or I have ouds that have rose, something like that to balance out through it. This doesn't have any of that, and it's really good. It's really good without that. Now I'm starting to wonder why they put that sweet stuff to balance it out, when all this has is citrus, and the rest, I don't see how it would balance it out. Maybe the sandalwood. I think most of the stuff that's in here is more spicy and would bring out the oud even stronger. Where this is really good. I said 7, but I think that's an 8. I think that'll become one of my favorite ouds. And it's funny, Miss Floss gave it a 7. And she does like an oud. She likes Florist honey oud. She really likes that. That's probably one of her favorites. But I think she likes the honey in it. Okay, this one, This one, I said that because I mentioned I don't have any leathers. I've never bought anything that has leather, just that's for its leather. And it's the last one I sprayed. And I got that shot of strong leather when I did do it. And when I do the Tom Fords, I really don't like them. I'm like, it's just leather, Who wants strong leather? And this does have a strong leather. I mean, I put it up to my nose and you get it. Yeah. And I don't like I said, when I go into Sephora, I don't like leathers when I do the Tom Fords. But this one, I could see me wearing this. I could see this being a 7. I could see that. I'm gonna give it to Miss Floss. Look at the notes real quick. I'm gonna give it a 7. Yeah. So now I have a leather.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay. Yeah. And there's another reason why I don't have any leathers, because Miss Floss is usually with me in Sephora when I test leathers, and she's like, "Get that crap out of my nose." And I guess that's why maybe I never buy one. She gave it a 4. But I like it. I think I do like it. I'll have to pick my times to wear it. Interesting. This has citruses up top. Yeah, raspberry, lemon, and orange, and then it has rose in it, and honeysuckle, petitgrain, and the leather's on the bottom with guaiac wood and cedar. But the leather does come out strong. Like, that's the first thing you smell. And even that stuff up top, I really don't get that as much. I might be balancing it out some. Maybe the honeysuckle. But I like it. This is a 7, and I think this is one that would grow on me, where this might be an 8. I think both of these Acqua Di Parmas might go up to an 8 with me. I'm pretty sure this will come up to an 8. This one I'm going to have to need to smell again, because it doesn't smell like I remember it smelling. So, in that store, I thought it was more of a blue. I didn't think it was a Aventus. I didn't think it was anything near Aventus, but I thought it was more like a blue scent. And I remember liking it when my granddaughter liked it. So anyway, that's our sniffing rate today, and we'll be back with another one the next time I order something, I guess. Which might not be for a while, Miss Fritz says. So as always, have a nice day. Thank you.